Troy Burrell.
Donald Brown.
It's giving me the opportunity to go to play college ball, have my education paid for, and it's just giving me another chance to, allow me to go to school and make things happen.
I gotta agree with my teammate Troy. It's an avenue, that I'm using right now to help me to get to my career in life. It's also giving me a way to, give God glory.
I'm Matt Faulkner, linebacker.
Miles McNichols, DB.
Football means a lot to me. It's a good way to get an education, meet new people, and have a good time while I'm in college.
Okay.
So, it's for everybody. It's different. For me, it's just a chance to get out there and frustration. It's fun. You build teammates. It's so many different things. You can't just pinpoint one exact thing. But unity, meeting other people, getting a chance to meet people from all over the place, and compete at the highest level.
My quarterback, center.
Joe Long.
Football to me is life. I've been playing football since I could walk, and it's just something to wake up to every day. How many people can say they get to go out and play football every day? That's something we're privileged to do in college. Something to get us through school and get us through to our careers.
Mickey Mockner.
Nick Thomas.
Quarterback.
Middle linebacker.
Played football since the 4th grade.
I started when I was 8 years old.
Right now it's everything. It's everything you live for. Pay for school, you go to school, and football is always the main thing that you worry about. Football is always one of the things that it's like your lifestyle now. Because it's like school is part of your life, and just like going to bed's part of your life, football is part of your life. Because every day we have something to do for football, so it's a lifestyle right now.
Football for me is just a passion and what keeps me balanced in life. No matter what's going on outside of football, I know I can always come here and I can just escape from everything else when I'm on that field.
I've been playing football since I was 12, so almost 10 years.
Since I was 13. It's a job. When I first found out I was going to college to play ball, one of my high school coaches told me that it's going to become a job. You're going to lose the love for it sometimes because of just the demanding time and everything that you got to do. So it's a job, a full-time job. My life is different. I get maybe 2 months out the year, maybe to myself, but it is what it is. You want to do it, and you got to sacrifice things.
Just says a lot about who you are, about your character, that you're committed, you're willing to put in the time to do something. People appreciate that. People respect it.
Time management for me is key because besides football and being a full-time student, I also work 20 hours a week. So for me, time management is really key. I have a set schedule every semester. I go out in Excel and I print out like each blocking, so I have everything that I'm doing during the day. I take a little notes and stuff on the side. So for me, time management, it's kind of what makes my day go around. I have everything planned out what I'm doing in the day.
Outside of football, not much because of school. You got to go right from football or lifting to school. You don't have much time, free time for yourself at all. Even weekends are taken up with football. So
Yeah, it's definitely a part of it. Because you gotta love it to go through the stuff that we go through. We lift depending on the time of year, we lift 2 to 4 times a week. We run, we practice. We have to come in and watch film. There's always something that we can do to get better for football.
For me, I'm fortunate enough to have a job right now, so it's usually for me, I wake up about 7 in the morning on a day of lifting. I'll go to lift, get out of lifting, go home, take a shower, go to work. Might come in and watch some film after if we have a practice that day. Probably not going to be working, but I'll lift, and then got to go to practice later on that evening, and then right when you get home from practice, you got to worry about your schoolwork. Because if you don't stay on top of that, then you're going to fall behind right away. I probably see the football facility 7 days a week, about 300 days a year probably. So we're here all the time, just about every day.
I just people that you play football with, you really gain a trust for the people that you play with. Always in high school, we always talked about how football was a game where it was okay to love another man because you gotta love the person next to you to go into battle like that, and you gotta trust the person next to you in order to win football games and stuff. So it's definitely affected relationships with other people.